Constant need to be resetting the Elgato. Did you save Arcadia Bay? No, we did not. Bay or Bay? Answer is Bay. Would that really have consequences for Steph? Nice microphone. It's a Yeti. Hi, Steph.
Steph, Gingrich? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's right.
What kinds of radio have you done before?
God, let's see. What haven't I done? College radio, small town station, did a couple podcasts, lots of live mixing for my band.
Oh, okay. So you know your way around an audio booth.
Clearly she does. Or does not.
Yeah, totally.
Your friend did tell me you were overqualified for this job. I just assumed he was,
Being Gabe.
Right. Well, look, if you can handle it without much supervision, the job's yours.
Awesome.
Now, part of your responsibilities would be managing the record store. Given all your retail experience on your resume, I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Oh, right. Yeah, no problem at all.
Great. So your friend said you quit your band to be here. Can I ask why?
Yes, why?
Sorry. Maybe that's too personal.
No, it's fine. No big reason. I'm just trying to... take some time to breathe. This seems like a place I can just enjoy being on my own.
Well, I hope we live up to expectations. Haven Springs is no Seattle.
I
Fuck
think
Seattle.
I'll love it.
They can't put together a winning baseball team or awards.
Okay. The manager left me a task list for my first day. So that's probably around here somewhere. What are you supposed to be? Are you the Haven High mascot? Pretty sure the only other time I've used a landline was to call my cell phone. Bet I could get these to stick to the bulletin board from here.
Task
Great.
list.
Here's the list. Introduce myself on air? Huh. Let's give this a shot. Need to turn this on first. One of these buttons is the mic switch. What's up, kind Haven listeners? Steph here. Your new DJ at KRCT, live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And maybe more in the future. We've got some great music coming up for you, so keep it here. You're listening to KRCT. Well, I promised great music, so next up, check out the playlist. Something tells me you and I are going to be seeing a lot of each other.
Indeed.
Something tells me you and I are going. This is Haven's #1 indie rock playlist. Pretty sparse.
Huh.
It'll do, I guess. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, computer DJ. It's my turn now.
This one looked cool for whatever reason.
Shaking things up already, Gingrich. Maybe I can play a few more songs today. Now I'm supposed to read some ad copy. That must... Okay, they want me to riff on these bullet points. So I should probably study them a little first.
Da da da. That's a good shot right there. Unfortunately, because of the music licensing issue, we can't really have the in-game music on. Kind of a thing there. For archive purposes, we can't have it on. If I was not saving VODs or streams and stuff for the YouTube channel, we clearly would have it on. But Square Enix likes to splurge on licensed music for the Life is Strange games, which is always a pain in the ass to deal with. Alright.
I now officially listen to sweet tunes for a living.
You know what? We'll safely say this, though. Wouldn't mind playing video games for a living. But, there you go. Alright. Read ads.
Here's a new local business to get excited about. Avalanche Ice Cream in downtown Haven Springs. The variety of flavors they've got is gonna blow your freaking mind.
They're gonna blow who?
Even their classics are a step above the rest. Prepare to change the way you think about vanilla. So come on down to Avalanche Ice Cream and get yourself a scoop from our good pals. Sunny and Angela Anderson, the best neighbors a hungry DJ could ask for. Ooh, I need a break. I'll just step away from the desk for a sec. I've been meaning to fill out my dating app profile.
Filling out her dating app profile?
Steph Gingrich, this is your life.
Baby, I'm a bad luck charm.
Next, gotta out myself as a media snob. It's only fair. What kind of stuff do I want to name drop? And top it off with a dash of what I'm looking for.
All right. Oh, Gabe is still alive here because this is taking place before he gets killed. Wow, rude. Mikey, who we played D&D with as Chloe. Mm-hmm. And we'll put that there.
You're kidding. Guess I should probably break the ice.
Play it cool. Oh. Why? Do. That's very interesting.
There's probably work for me to do in the store as well.
Work to do in the store.
I think there was a note for me on the front counter. Eleanor knows I kill plants. She willingly sent these to their death. I've had maybe 3 conversations with Eleanor, and she's already giving me flowers. I can see why Gabe loves her.
A horror
The
novel?
scariest thing about this book is the menacing overdue notice I get once a year. That's probably gonna be my dinner. Gabe, your girlfriend is too good for you, man. French cuisine and you?
Yeah.
Learn to shred on the guitar in 60 days.
Impossible.
Mastering your email? Chapter 1. Turning your computer on.
All right, there is something over here we can look at, and
I need to know who's mass producing these mountain paintings for every store in Haven. Analysis of the sonata form and its relation to musical structure and choice? Whoa. Who's the heavyweight thumbing through these bad boys? Oh, oh man, I'm gonna puke. The hell peed on our rug? One day,
Who
if you're
peed on the
brave,
rug? Was
unselfish,
it
and
me?
true, you can be a real guitar. Yeah, this place definitely needs an update. Treat yourself this Valentine's Day. Call Fred's snow removal. What the hell? When's the last time someone even used this?
Good question.
I mean, who am I kidding? I totally would have gone to this tour. No contact for 2 years. Then this mysterious package? Well played, Mikey. Feel like I'd get along with this woman.
Some idea. Better decor, better music, fixed fans in the back, been falling apart for years.
So, if I read that right, Kasha's basically giving me carte blanche.
Yes, she
I can work
did.
with that. I'll check out those posters. Maybe there's something to spruce up the walls. As for music, I can at least start it by updating the new releases. And, yep, there's the vent. Might as well take a look.
So we got all sorts of stuff to do. Okay, so what did we get from Mikey?
All my old GM stuff. Holy shit.
Oh yes, we all remember this from before the storm.
Mikey really went for the nostalgia. Guess I should look through everything. My old notebook. Dad must have dug it up in my room and given it to Mikey. Oh my god. This takes me back.
Yes, to that one day, to Labor Day.
So, need a new Elamon campaign. My old notebook had some ideas in it that might work. Mikey still got it. Elamon, though, has seen better days. Feel like I'd get along with this woman. I gifted this to Mikey before I left for Seattle. Wonder if I'd even understand half of it now.
Well, whoops.
Unicorn hunters. Barking up the wrong tree, I'm afraid.
Whoops. All right. So, we got that done.
KRCT, Steph here.
Hey, are you the psychic?
Really?
Yeah, that's her.
You predicted I was going to dump Danny before I did it, right? So you're psychic.
Jesse James was a lad who killed many a man.
Sorry, no. It was your music. You were apparently shopping for breakup records.
No, I was shopping for acoustic guitar records because I'm learning the guitar. But you knew what I was really feeling, hence psychic.
Ah, well.
Okay, so my best friend for basically my whole life, Tara, and I both got into CU, but then I got into UC, which is my dream school. I know I'm always supposed to follow my dreams, but I'm so scared of what will happen if I go to school without Tara. She's my rock.
That's... Are you sure you want to talk about this with me?
Didn't we just go over this? Are you going to help me or not?
Oh boy.
Okay. Just give me a second. Damn. How do I tell this girl's future? All right. What am I going to tell this girl? 18, huh? That's a strong roll. So, what's my prediction?
As the news did arrive.
You were trying.
He said there was no man with the law in his hand.
Okay, I think I've got something for you. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. It's tough at first. No one likes long distance relationships.
Ugh.
But then you and Tara discover something that keeps you connected.
Connected like what?
The wonderful world of online gaming.
Like Mario? I don't really play video games.
That's why you dip your toe in slowly. Maybe a board game, something retro.
Ah. Gabe was wanting to get on our case here.
What city are we in? I don't know where.
Eventually, I'll need to get back in the booth.
Where we've been, and I don't know where we're staying. Sure, we're on the road.
There's gotta be some 90s child out there looking for a nostalgia fix. Treat yourself this Valentine's Day. Call Fred's snow removal. What the hell?
Okay.
Well, the call came in
Oh, call Gabe.
about 9:30. Slumped down in my truck, and no vital signs. The radio was on, a slow country sound. One tear in my eye. And
I'm gonna be shaking up the playlist a bit here at KRCT. So get your ears ready for some fresh tunes. And keep it here.
they put me up on a stool.
Hard to hold a pickaxe without thumbs?
Out a glass. Hey, doctor, bartender, it's an emergency, yeah.
This is Haven's number. Yeesh. Looks like I got here just in time. I
Okay.
may have no clue what I'm doing, but the good news is maybe no one is listening anyway.
Set the cue ball up, fill up your cup and play something that'll do me wrong. When it's getting too late, I might resuscitate an old flame.
Take that, Auto DJ.
When they say last call, a teardrop falls, start a whiskey IV. Hook me up, boys.
All right.
You know we've all been down that old lonesome road. When your woman walks out.
Gotta get that licensed music in because country's great, but we need more.
This year's Spring Festival is right around the corner.
It's right over there.
So, see Eleanor at the flower shop for volunteer opportunities.
All right, so how the hell do we call Gabe?
Eventually, I'll need to get back in the booth.
If there is something...
I'll just finish up whatever I want to do and then call Gabe. Thanks for supporting KRCT. If you have any regrets, it is now too late.
Well, time to call Gabe.
Oh my god, oh my god. Am I caller number 12?
Dude, this job you got me,
Sucks!
It's great.
turns out it's like 4 jobs simultaneously, and I'm qualified for maybe 3/4 of one? Why did I let you convince me to bullshit my way through that interview?
You know you're on the air, right?
Oh.
Avoid situations like these with puttoworkcolorado.com.
Oh boy.
Elevate your job prospects today.
Rough first day, huh?
It was our first day! Well, we all been there.
Listeners, today is the last day of June, and that means we've got
Sometime
one more day
later.
to celebrate Pride. One of my favorite promotions this month. Contribute to our Haven Pride mural and get 20% off the Silver Dragon dispensary. I'm told this discount is participation-based and will not depend on artistic ability. But, just in case, here's how you draw a rainbow. Start drawing a circle, then stop. More great music from queer artists coming down the pike. Hold up. I'm getting a vision of the future. It's me, answering your calls in just a few minutes.
It's a good vision of the future.
All right. They-
Answer the
Hey,
phones.
You're live. What can I do you for?
Hold up. Audio seems to be desynced entirely here.
Hey, well, I think I might have screwed up pretty big with my son.
What did
Oh.
you do?
Okay. What happened?
You're gonna think I'm a real jerk. But my boy Grady sat me down yesterday and I guess the term you'd use is, he came out to me. And I could have handled it a lot better than I did.
What does that mean? You could have handled it better?
I didn't yell at him or anything. I just shut down. I didn't know what to say.
Oof. That must have been rough for poor Grady.
Anyway, he loves your show, listens to it religiously, and I thought maybe I could put in a song request on his behalf. Just so he knows I hear him, and I love him.
Hey, everybody screws up sometimes, man. I'm proud of you for trying to make it better.
That's very kind of you.
Just maybe try to be on board from now on. Having a queer kid is an absolute blessing. I wish more dads acted like it.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the track?
It's Feelings by Haley Kiyoko. Grady played it for me right before he tried to talk to me. He said it was meaningful to him.
All right. Let me see if I can dig it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Pretty sure we've got that record somewhere in the back room. Dang, I'm blowing up today.
You're under the air with Steph.
Thanks for calling in. You're on with Steph.
Yo, what up? Sorry, I don't know what that was.
What can I predict for you?
I am in serious need of some divine foresight. I'm having my first girlfriend over for dinner with my parents next week.
Dang. Big moment. Are your knees weak? Palms sweaty?
I feel like I'm about to throw up. Yes.
I can see why a prediction is in order.
Yeah, so if you could just tell me that dinner goes perfectly, that'd be great.
I will consult with Mother Fate. Be right back. And by Mother Fate, I mean my D20.
D20.
17. You go, girl. All right. Moment of truth. I don't want to give this kid bad news, but I don't want to get her hopes up either. I mean, the D20 seems optimistic. I'm getting an image of this family dinner.
Okay.
I'm seeing your parents telling embarrassing stories, bragging about your accomplishments, and misusing slang while trying to seem cool.
Here lies Olivia, tragically yeeted to an early grave by her parents.
Yep.
All told, despite your embarrassment, the evening goes really well. In fact, your lady finds your parents' antics endearing and happily follows them after dinner to look at all your baby pictures.
Okay. All of this is exactly what I needed to hear. Thanks, Steph.
We doubt it.
You bet. Good luck, and thanks for your call. Maybe now I can start a new show. I'll call it The Dateless Dating Advisor. Hey, Steph. Your pals at Smolder have noticed you're having a massive dry spell on account of you live in fucking nowhere, Colorado. Would you like to expand your dating radius?
Don't worry, Alex will
Where's
show up
that
eventually. Okay. Usual stuff happening there. Yeah.
Do I want to kick things off or leave it to them? Even if I had the money, I know a sucker's bet when I see one.
So let's explore the store and stuff.
Time to deliver good music. From the storage room to the masses.
All right. Online dating. This is picking up nicely. Okay. Well, there's the obvious joke there. Well, what sucked about it?
I'll catch up with you eventually, Chen. Anyway, I still need to add the tally for last night's match.
Add a
Man,
tally.
that game was something else.
'Fools' ball was for fools. We played the game. Amazingly, this has a lot of content.
You're getting better. I might have to actually try this time.
Try all you want. This is my game.
Pride cometh before a fall, Stephanie. Well, whatever you do, don't think about Jed in the diaper.
Ugh, dude.
I said not to think about it. Goo goo gaga stuff. Let me pour you a glass of my top shelf formula.
I'm not listening.
Wow, Steph! Where'd you go, damn it? I haven't developed object permanence yet. So, how's the fake psychic gig?
Fake? Bitch. Oh, damn. What happened, Gabe? I thought you were going to try.
We totally
that
got
time.
him.
My hands were sweaty.
It's the poor craftsman who blames his tool. My first victory on the board. Not gonna make a big deal. Don't want to jinx it. Well played, Gabe. Now, I will destroy you. If Ducky doesn't pick up his Bobby Darin album, I'm sacrificing it to the big band gods. Have I not unpacked my drums because I still feel guilty about leaving the band?
Yes,
Or am I just lazy?
both.
Sex, drugs, and original pressings. If Summer were a person, she would for sure listen to reggae. And I would for sure have a crush on her. Huh. Chef Betty's senior cooking class is getting popular. Better sound quality, but still a hard-ass chair. Wish I had been getting a lot of folks saying good for you about these. But not so many takers. All this labeling is giving me flashbacks to the thankless world of high school stage managing. I thought cats were supposed to be low maintenance.
They are.
Maybe a handful of these could lure the cat out of the walls. It was genuinely my pleasure. A week after we started the campaign, Mikey printed this new Elamon and sent him to me. And it rules. The great and noble Elamon has been through many hardships. He's lost
Multiple limbs,
limbs,
yeah.
died and come back to life who knows how many times.
Plenty.
12.
But through it all, Elamon has always counted on one thing. Friendship. The love and care of a cherished friend.
Wait, what? I mean, that's nice stuff, but you know Elamon fights alone. Always has, always will.
I'm talking about your sword.
Yeah, talking about your
Carry on.
dick, dude. Without it, you're nothing. A wistful guitar is playing.
Guess it needs a hook. But what kind? Maybe like a really anthemic hook. Something that makes you feel like you're putting your fist in the air.
I don't. All right, we gotta read. We gotta do the ad break.
Let's take a quick ad break, Kind Haven listeners. Are you tired of only getting news about big towns far away? Then you must not be reading the Rocky Mountain Gazette. The RMG's reporters are so local
They live right down the street.
that you, yes you,
Yes,
are
you.
eating lunch with one right now.
We're having one for
You didn't
lunch.
even know it. And as locals, these reporters care about the things you care about. They walk your streets, shop your shops, curse at the same pothole you curse at. If you want world-class, fair journalism, look no farther than your own backyard. The Rocky Mountain Gazette.
I look no further than my own.
I'm blowing up today. Should probably answer that call.
All right, moving on. Into the back room.
Sweet. I bet you've seen your fair share of bad haircuts, haven't you? Oh, good. I was afraid we were gonna run out of boxes. Oh, man. Better leave that here, or I'll be shaking it on the radio until I get fired. Ooh, maybe it's time for a little record store archaeology. That must have been some party.
Certainly seems like it.
Oh, wow. Cradle Snap. I think my dad had their record. Kasha ran this place for a long time. Ugh. Mice? Okay, Mystery Wall Cat. Time to earn your keep. That's not even close to enough stickers.
More stickers are needed.
Free them! Great. That guy's request is locked in here. And instead of a combo, I have 4 drawings.
Way to change a lot of combos of past save with install Shire Scream all over the rare records. Ghost Stars Ice Cream?
Well, those drawings were meant to be a hint. Guess I should look around the store.
Alright.
Damn it, past Dave.
Ghost Star I... Alright. So is there like a Hey, redneck. What you got today? Beer. I guess you got beer today, redneck. Is that a safe guess? Ear modes. Ah, sweet.
Nothing says high quality radio content like an obnoxious sound effects board. I bet I could use this on air.
Okay, so we need to find what the hell this clue is. So, but I interviewed somebody about what it was like going for their hearing aids and stuff, and they were pretty insightful on what they like about seeing their hearing care professional, what they dislike, and so
Those
forth.
shades are undeniably star-shaped. I wonder if these are supposed to connect to something in the store. Maybe records? Well, I hate that I actually find this funny. Man, that guitar's seen some shit.
No feedback is so nice. I can imagine having
Those
hearing
look
something
like
in the ear.
ghosts to me. Grabbing this for reference?
Oh wait, I
Could be useful. Now, if that's not an ice cream cone, I've been very confused my whole life. Taking this to look at later. I spy with my little eye. 5, eyes? Borrowing this for a minute. That's all 4 records. Watch your back, combo lock.
so we're trying to realize how to open this lock.
So, something hidden in these is supposed to get me in there. Better get code cracking. Now, if that's not an ice cream cone, I've been very confused my whole life. Those shades are undeniably star-shaped. Those look like ghosts to me. I spy with my little eye. 5.
2853.
Let's pop this bad boy open.
That's supposed to be 4? Wow. I would not have guessed that's supposed to be 4, as in 4 eyes. I would not have guessed that without looking it
I
up.
can destroy Mordor and get on with my day. Oh, awesome. Here it is. This Grady kid has good taste. I can finally get back in the booth and play this record. If anyone still cares.
Does anyone still care about the records that's being played? Apparently not.
Need to make sure I've read all 3 ads today.
Avalanche ice cream.
And now, a message from our sponsors. Your friends at Avalanche Ice Cream would like... Wait. What is that? What is that? Stay with me here, guys. I'll try to describe what I'm seeing. I think a UFO just landed outside the record store. Okay, there's a door. It's opening. The aliens are coming out.
Coming
2
out.
of them.
2?
They're heading into Avalanche now. Wait, what's this? The aliens love the ice cream. One appears to be raving over the new Cookie Mobster cone, and the
Cookie
other
Mobster
is
cones?
enraptured by a scoop of pigs in mud.
Pigs in mud, that sounds
The aliens
delicious.
are getting back on their ship. They're taking off. Woo! That was tense. I sure am glad Avalanche Ice Cream was here to save the day. Why not stop in and show them your appreciation? That was the last thing I needed to do on the radio. I still have to pack up the pride decorations, though.
Certainly a nice little episodic thing here, as we explore what Steph gets up to on her day-to-day.
Guess when I'm done procrastinating, I'll go get that box ready to hold the decorations. Where's a good spot to put these? Could drop a few treats there. Cats love windowsills, right? Or maybe over there? It's a nice quiet spot.
We'll put him in the corner. Nobody puts Kitty in the corner. Well, we put Kitty in the
Consider it a peace
corner.
offering. Yum yum. This place looks great.
Does it really? Does it really look great?
All good things must come to an end, which means every pride decoration must come down. Eventually, I'll get this hanging over my drum set again. Izzy bought this for my kitchen table. Our first pride together. Cheers.
You look happy.
Just thinking about last week when the waiter came over and we stopped holding hands just in case.
I'm about to say, that, there's no way that thing is going to be going into that box laying down.
It feels good not to worry about shit like that. Even just for one weekend.
Yeah, One little oasis in the year, where you don't have to feel like it's you versus the world.
Happy Pride, Seattle! Real quick, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight to support the LGBTQIA youth shelter.
Also, I just want to say, holy shit! You all have made this the best Pride ever. Literally ever.
Literally ever?
We have one more. This song is called Compton Cafeteria.
1, 2, 3, 4! I love these so much. Our lettering was on point. Isn't it weird? The event we look forward to all year basically boils down to sitting around on the grass all afternoon.
And spending way too much money.
And meeting cool people.
And recharging my entire soul.
Word. All right, signs are dry. Let's go.
I want to say this, the backing track music is rocking. And
every time I look at this, I feel part of something.
Why do we celebrate? Why is it so important? For generations, we have had to live in hiding or reject who we are in order to protect ourselves. To this day, queer people live in fear. That is why we celebrate, to show the world that we exist and that we are not ashamed. We are proud. Just having the courage to be here, to be yourself in this world, that is an act of rebellion, of resistance.
I want to be her.
Same.
bum 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 bum.
Pride isn't over until the flag comes down. I think I'll save this for last.
People are always afraid to take the ones Chloe made.
Chloe?
All these booths pretending they give a shit about us for 1 month out of the year.
I know.
Come on, it's hilarious. We care so much, we made our logo into a rainbow.
We're committed to hassling everyone, straight or gay.
Would you two ladies like to become proud new credit card holders?
I'm gonna go mess with her.
No, don't. Chloe, I swear to God.
Guess that's everything. But the flag on the front door.
So, Chloe went to Pride with Steph. Sweet! So it's like, always like, as we work our way through this particular game. Wait. Halloween. It is coming up. It is in 30 days.
You know you can talk to me, right? About anything.
If there was something to talk about.
It's just, you haven't been yourself lately. You're working crazy hours, dodging calls. We're your family. We're here for you, you know?
Citizens of Haven, do not touch those dials. I have a jam-packed show for you, going all night long.
All night long. All night.
Dopest music in all the land.
All night.
Of course, I'll answer your calls and your futures. And, of course, I'll update you on the saga of the record store Devil Cat and my futile attempts to tame her savage heart. But first, another track.
When did Steph become a bitch? It's like, why'd she hang up on Mikey?
Okay, work mode, go.
Answer 2 calls. No. 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 Who put the ram in the Ramalanga Ding Dong? Okay, great reference, but no.
Get it together, Steph. Best foot forward. Man, what do I even say?
It's like part way between EDM and experimental bedroom synth pop. All right, so this person was a fan. The dream is real. Apparently, Steph is being a bitch for quite a while here.
Fuck you, app. The odds I end up being alone forever.
Okay. Is this a fear or an aspiration?
I left her on red like a week ago. Damn it, Vi. Why do you have to make it complicated?
Do 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 do. Ooh. Deep. Paleontology? Alright, we're looking at stuff here.
See, this one I can keep up for a while. Thanks, Gabe. Charlotte and I started this book club where we read the trashiest crime novels and then talk about how much we love them.
we need to do?
I should probably stop sourcing my daily caloric intake from this table. No matter how many times I clean it, I can't get rid of the smell. This is like 95% Twizzler wrappers. Hope the last person who used this remembered to clock out. We can't afford 15 years of overtime. Oh shit. I need to give this back.
No, gloating is not very sportsmanlike.
She's no gentleman.
Rung by rung, sucker.
Whiskey and white lies, a train of pain from my eyes, clean blood from my hands, and hide the sin from my mind.
Here's an offer from our most loyal sponsors, Avalanche Ice Cream. Avalanche will be open on Halloween. So, if mom stuffs a coat under your princess dress, know that you can swing by Avalanche and stick your sweaty face in the freezer. They'll be giving out free cones to anyone who wears a costume. So, you know, dust off that Dracula cape and sink your fangs into a scoop of Black Forest cherry. Anyway, check it out.
Delicious.
What the hell? Oh, fucking Valkyrie. What am I supposed to do with this?
With a damn dead and divine, red in the face, losing my
Kind Haven listeners, by now you've heard me talk about everything the Black Lantern is famous for. Great food, great beer, great service, and great atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? One more reason to go? Then consider happy hour, right? Yes, happy hour. where the already great food and beers are even cheaper, but only for an hour. What a deal. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, you can now look forward to live music on Monday evenings, or maybe Sunday evenings. If you show up on Sunday and there's no music, that's how you'll know it's on Monday. Drop by today and tell them Steph sent you. Still got chores to do in the store. Better head out there.
Boom.
Huh? Did you also call her Toots and compliment her on her gams?
It's not like that. We're friends. It was just a slip of
Hey,
the
Cal,
tongue,
thanks for the
you know,
lurk.
it's all blown out of
Hopefully you're having yourself a good night.
I'm not that
Let's
kinda
give
guy,
Cal the
really.
proper shout out.
But now I'm freaking out.
Cal streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, often playing Final Fantasy 14, and also been working on Tales of Vesperia. Yeah, again, appreciate the lurk.
10, the most nothing number on the die. A conversation with HR. Not much to go on from the dice roll. So, what do I think this guy deserves? I'm back. Ready to face the music?
Let's just get it over with.
You sit down with HR in a hard plastic waiting room chair next to a Hang In There poster from the 80s.
Hang in there!
For 45 tense minutes, they drill you on every word of your company's sexual harassment policy, ultimately deciding that you need to apologize to her.
Are you sure? Because she laughed and said thanks. It was our coworkers that decided to make a big deal out of it.
Really, dude?
I'm sorry. It's just everyone's acting like I'm some sort of a creep all of a sudden.
Okay, relax. No one is calling you a creep. I know you weren't.
Tunes more. Surprising, they put a lot of thought into this for something that was just like a gig and a half of finding these restock shells just to use some.
State law for every place of business to feature living greenery, and I still can't tell if he's lying. The two of you become inseparable, and your bond strengthens the team.
I mean, sounds nice, but I kind of don't buy it, you know? No offense.
Well, if it helps, I've been there.
Really?
Yeah. Middle school, high school, I thought I'd have to move away to make it stop. Kids like this girl of yours have a nose for what makes you different. They sense weird and they get their claws out. But if you figure out what makes you weird and embrace it, arm yourself with it,
I kind of wonder if any of these things in this ends up affecting the main game on a replay. Alright, what do we gotta do?
I've been tinkering with this one for like half a year, and I still don't know what it's supposed to be. I like it, though, so far.
The song repeats. It's the quiet moments in games like
Pretty
this.
dope with a breakdown, right? Oh, and a vocal track.
You know, I can honestly say I've never seen an actual laser disc
The what?
Pass me the D20, D10, and D4, please.
Oh, sweet.
Sure
And
thing.
flashbacks there.
I'm gonna bash this Hydra's head in with its other heads. You got this.
Everything okay?
Just some memories.
Good memory or bad memory?
Is there a difference?
I know what you mean. Sometimes the most painful memories are from before all this shit went down.
I wasted so much time being jealous of Chloe and Rachel. Whatever they had, I thought it was perfect.
And now?
Ooh.
I feel so fucking guilty that I spent even 1 second being anything but appreciative that they were in my life. Even the people I didn't like, I didn't have to be so, I don't know, judgmental, I guess.
Just because they're gone now doesn't change who they were. You really think you
Oh.
did anything wrong?
I didn't do anything right.
I want to
You
say
ever
Steph was judgmental.
Talk to Chloe?
No, I hear she's off the radar like me. The two wandering weirdos.
Look, Steph, what you're feeling,
I'm fine. Come on, let's keep playing.
Time to roll the dice.
Let's see what horrible surprises are in store for you in the next room.
bring it on.
You know, this is honestly the closest I've ever been to playing D&D for real, so...
Fuck! Water seeping in.
Roll for perception.
This storm is biblical. Why hasn't Drew called back yet? Anything from your mom?
She'll be fine. My house is safe. You know what isn't, though? Your position. You're surrounded by enchanted skeletons, and your HP is
I need you.
All right, where do we go from here in this return to Life is Strange True Colors? I mean, seriously, they really stacked the content for this bonus episode.
We've had no calls in the past hour, which means you're all either partying or sleeping.
Or both. Sleep partying is a thing.
I gotta say though, if you haven't tried spending New Year's Eve locked in a small room talking to yourself, I highly recommend it.
Not quite a small room though.
Honestly.
Small
I
box.
might do this every year. Hey there, you're live on KRCT and I'm not alone in the universe. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gabe.
It's everyone's favorite bartender. How's the Black Lantern? Anyone make out with the taxidermy yet?
I don't know. I left work so I could talk to you about something.
Great. Let me throw in a song and then call you.
No, I meant... I called the show so I could talk to the psychic.
The Psycho!
All right. What's on your mind?
There's someone in my family who might be totally alone right now. I've been thinking of reaching out to her. The thing is, it's been 7 years, and all that time I never got in touch.
Maybe you weren't ready yet. Maybe if you had, it wouldn't have helped either of you.
No, look, the truth is, I'm terrified of talking to her. I don't know what she's been through. I don't even know if she's okay. I'm freaking out that she hates me, and honestly, I bet I could handle that if I knew it was coming. So, I'm calling you to ask. What's gonna happen if I contact her? What's she gonna say?
You're gonna say what took you so damn long.
No, I'm not actually psychic, right?
Shh, don't ruin it.
Okay. Give me a second.
Break out the D20.
You might not like what I'm seeing.
Really?
What would be tough for Gabe, but in a good way? You give her a call. She's surprised but really glad to hear from you. You start catching up, and at first, it's wonderful.
But
the more you hear about her life and what she's been doing these past 7 years, the guiltier you feel. You stop really listening to her. You're too busy blaming yourself for every little thing she talks about.
Yeah.
But then, you remember what a psychic on the radio once told you. You can't make the guilt go away. Stop trying. So you focus on her needs instead of yours, and you quickly realize she doesn't give a crap about how you feel. She cares about what you do. You decide to
that
step up
doesn't
and
quite
act like the big
sum up
brother you should
Alex.
have been. You make sure talking to you is a good part of her day. You give her advice when she wants it, and shut up when she doesn't. You talk about her future, find a place for her in your life here. And one day, you look at her in her hiking boots and Colorado sweatshirt, laughing at something you did. And you realize you completely forgot to feel guilty.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
How's the station? You lonely over there?
Honestly, no. Things are pretty great.
Okay. Then I'll see you.
104.3 The Mountain, KRCT, playing all your favorite hits.
Read ads, play songs, take calls. I'm a fully automated DJ. Man, last show of 2018. I know I say this every New Year's, but this was a fucking... These are the real MVPs tonight. What a year, huh?
Swipe.
That's as good a sign as any. Time to say goodbye to this app.
You have so much in terms of the lore and things.
Don't lose your focus.
Ready to roll?
Oh, wait. Not even listen to your final song. Okay.
It is New Year's Eve, Kind Haven listeners, and that means partying, smooching at midnight, and resolutions. Call in with your New Year's resolution, and Haven's best and only radio psychic will tell you how it goes.
By rolling her d20. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. Get the cat to love ya. Admire the antlers.
All of this stuff while also spending every waking minute of his life at the bar. Maybe time travel. So he's like killing his own people? What the hell?
Yes, he is.
Never resented snow until it became my job to clear it. The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting much play, and I have no idea why. We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor. Okay, tomorrow I'm finally clearing this off. New year, new bulletins. What the hell is Ducky up to?
What is he up to? Ducky is weird, man.
Valkyrie only uses this when I'm not looking, which doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. Valkyrie only uses this when I'm not looking, which Valkyrie better be grateful. This cost me $3 whole.
$3 whole?
Charlotte and I were not built for that meditation class. Felt like termites were chewing up my fucking legs. Was this worth $19.99? Yes. Bounds, the magma frog carries Elamon safely across the ocean of lava.
See, buddy? I told you I wasn't going to scorpion you.
Suddenly, the magma frog unfurls his giant tongue, wrapping it around Elamon's torso and holding him aloft like a fruit fly.
Hey, what's that for?
What can I say?
It's in my nature.
Ribbit.
Coming up with crazy nonsense, and then seeing Mikey bring it to life will never get old. His name is Quixby. Once renowned for his wisdom and knowledge, he was driven from the Sky Council after the Great Cloud Schism and has sworn revenge. Quixby is amassing great riches in order to build an indestructible weather machine and turn the skies black for 1,000 years.
He might be nocturnal.
Gabe ran into a pole doing bike tricks to make me laugh. Mission accomplished. What's New Year's for if not stuffing your face with junk food?
Stuffing your face with more food.
Whoops. Haven't served Valkyrie her New Year's Eve treat yet. Extremely rainbow, extremely body. Just like Violet promised. Gotta give Valkyrie her New Year's treat.
Valkyrie got into the mini fridge.
Only the best smoked salmon for my little terror.
Ist?
She's got expensive taste. What do you want? Well, KRCT's officially got a new logo by yours truly.
It's a good logo.
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing this back for next year. Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends. Violet borrowed this from me on our second date. That girl is literally always freezing.
Hey, Foxy.
Super glad we're still bros. Bye.
How you doing? Let's give Foxy the proper shout out. Foxy does a variety of different streaming out of the UK, such as playing Destiny 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Realm Royale, Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia. Definitely a... You got a stinking cold. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully the cold won't last long.
Dang it, Ryan. I tried to help you, bro.
So, this is the bonus episode for Life is Strange True Colors, and they really stacked it in with content. I was expecting this to be like 45 to 90 minutes. It's turned into nearly 3 hours. I'm doing all right. Nearly got all my hours of work in this week. I lost the last hour because of surprise maintenance. Something broke, and yeah. Might try to get that hour back tomorrow, but depends on when I wake up and do my workout.
Misty looks a little creepy, but once you get to know her, she's actually armless.
The mannequin is armless.
Ugly as sin, comfy as hell, and probably bedbug free. If it turns out I sold more Bird Call CDs than punk records this year, I'm gonna give Ryan a wedgie. People here wear t-shirts in the winter and brag about not being cold, but those of us who've survived Seattle's death drizzle know better than to tempt the gods.
Okay, we gotta pop back into the booth here. You know, this entire session, we've been in this little store this entire time. All right. Let's get some ads in. Well,
KRCT is brought to you by the Black Lantern, where at this very moment, there's a New Year's rager brewing. You still have time to grab a complimentary glass of bubbly in time for the countdown. Also, Tap Out Night is the last Thursday of every month. The Lantern offers
drink specials or drink specials.
Okay, well, it says here they offer dink specials. So, head there on Thursdays to score a discount dink. Happy New Year.
It's a
The
dink
Black
special.
Lantern,
I misread
the
it.
sacred heart of Haven Springs. All right, Gabe. What did you leave out there for me?
Like,
Hey, we've got a returning sponsor today. Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs. Since 2005, when some of y'all were writing Fall Out Boy lyrics in your aim away message. You know who you are.
AIM?
Grimley's is open
Ooh, that's old. That
for
makes me
major
feel
winter
old.
holiday. So if you crashed your car head on into Comet, Cupid, Donner, or Vixen, they're here for you. Again, that's Grimley's Auto Repair, your best and greasiest neighbors. Are you sorry to see the winter season go?
Nope.
Not sure how you're
We're
gonna
not.
survive
We're not
the
looking forward to the
long
winter
holiday stretch until Valentine's
season. It's gonna be
Day?
cold.
Not to worry, Spamps Grocery has you covered. Keep the winter cheer alive with sales on your favorite holiday foods. Treat yourself to a discounted novelty-sized candy cane, but this time without the excuse. And as we ready those New Year's resolutions, Spamps is your one-stop shop for healthy foods to eat during the 2 weeks you actually use your gym membership.
What's a gym membership?
From Spamps.
Then again, what's a gym? What is something I have not been in since high school? Heck, during even my brief stint in the U.S. Army, I never stepped foot in the gym. It was more of like the basic exercises and everything.
What could fit under the front door? Maybe.
And figures, as soon as we step out of the booth, a call comes in.
Happy New Year. You're on with Steph.
Oh, wow. Hi. I have a major problem I'd love your help with.
My college minor was in major problems. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's about a Christmas present I got this year from my grandma.
Grandma gifts rule. They pull out all the stops.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm calling. My grandma bought me a $4,000 video camera with the lighting rig.
Really?
I know. I don't want her paying for that. She's a retired grocer. But it's not just about the expense. For a while, I wanted to be a movie director, and Grandma super latched on to it. DVDs, filmmaking books, online courses. Now this.
I'm guessing you're not as into filmmaking anymore?
Honestly, the more I've learned about the industry, the more I question if it's really something for me. So what do I do? Return the camera and just roll over her feelings with the truck?
I will consult the Cosmos.
Break out to D20. Let's ruin this kid's life.
12 doesn't tell me much. What does one do with an overexpensive gift? Cosmos consulted.
I'm braced for it.
You keep the camera, even though it hurts your insides thinking about how much Grandma paid. And since the gear's taking up half your bedroom anyway, you start putting it to good use. Whenever there's a school project, you work the assignment into a killer student film. A nail-biting expose on Millard Fillmore, an epic fantasy about covalent bonds.
Actually, I would totally do that.
Yes, you would.
Your teachers love it, and so do your peers. One friend even makes you an Oscar out of paper mache. Soon, you forget all about the pressure you put on yourself to be a filmmaker, and you just have fun making stuff. And you start to think, maybe Grandma knew exactly what she was doing when she bought it for you.
Duh, of course. Right. I've just gotta use it. Thanks for helping me see that.
It's what I do.
So that kid's life is now ruined. He shall be mocked for the films that he makes. Alright. We answered 2 calls. Wait. Check under the front door.
Suspicious.
So suspicious. Mysterious envelope.
A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve. My friends are dorks.
Wait.
A fucking scavenger hunt on
Bold and fun, but she's also a great listener.
My friends are dorks. Getting pretty mushy. Even for Gabe.
Friends in a heartbeat. Alright. Oops.
Typical Ryan. Making triple sure I get it.
Ever since you started illuminating the future, your show's been a bright spot in people's lives. Really made Haven sign again. And we gotta run back to the... Back over to the booth! Back to the booth! We return to the booth! The booth! The booth is on fire!
Hey, you're on with Steph.
Hello, Stephanie.
Is this Ducky?
It is.
Indeed it is. I'm calling with an inquiry about the future.
I'm seriously flattered.
I'm inquiring about my gentleman's mortality wager.
You made a death bet with someone?
Many years ago, my friends and I buried a chest of some value deep in the Nevada desert. We agreed that the last of us to remain alive would win the right to dig up that chest and claim its contents.
Weird.
A common arrangement, although it's admittedly fallen out of favor and legality. You may know it as a tontine.
There was a Simpsons episode about that.
How old are these friends of yours?
Considerably older than me.
And how old is that?
You rascal, Stephanie.
He's ancient.
I'll consult the fates and be right back. So glad this is up to the D20 and not me.
She's your real best friend, no point into betraying. I try to compete, I will admit defeat.
Sorry. I was just thinking about that pic Shar showed me of your scene phase.
Oh, fuck you.
Was it hard to play foosball with your Hot Topic bangs obscuring your line of sight?
It was the mid-2000s, okay? Okay, let's move on to lesson 2. You gotta flex your bragging muscles. Really just blast a guitar solo right in their stupid face, you know?
Oh, you know a lot about blasting guitar solos, do you, Gabe?
I know my way around a guitar.
Sure you do, bud. Hey, how many instruments do you play? You want to jam after this? Show me your skills.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Lesson 3. When all else fails, schoolyard insults are your best friends.
I'm Gabe. When all else fails...
Oh yeah? Well, I'm
Boom!
We
win!
Thanks for the lesson, Professor. How'd I do?
I've taught you all I can. The student has become the master.
Damn right.
Should all the acquaintance be forgot?
Alright.
I did a bunch of work on my song. I think it's finally finished.
I was afraid.
Shame they didn't put any achievements added for this portion, but still.
You said that you knew this would happen. Well, not now this, but some sepia pain. I'm not just running, I'm reacting. That's why you can't see that I must remain. It's a long way from home and I'm left in the mountains. Stephanie amputates everything good. And the first thought I catch when I wake is what's left of me. Do I self-suffice in unlikelihood? I'm through being over it. You should know I hurt too. I'm overrunning over what I could have said to you. I'm overrunning from. I think I'd rather be running too. It's a long way to travel, it cuts through the mountains. Arcadia abdicates its hold over me. So the first step to catch the path should be in company. Me, I'm with you. Yeah, you're with me. It's a long way to home and it cuts through the mountains. Color desaturates, sunlight subdues. But the first note to catch, the light falls on a precipice. A point of perspective to plan the next move.
Safe to say the tune turned out rather
The
well.
idea has grown up into a whole ass song. Maybe I should share it with someone.
We'll play it on the radio.
Hey, KRCT listeners. Got a special treat for ya. Here's a world premiere by a talented up-and-comer who might just be finally getting her shit together. Let me know what you think. Done with my shift. Just in time for champagne.
Hello, caller. How can I help you this evening?
Oh, hey, yeah. Can I get a large pizza?
Of course, we get a stoner.
Peppers and
It was bound to happen.
I'm afraid there's no pizza here.
Oh no. Did you guys run out? This keeps happening to me.
This is a call-in psychic radio show. You're live on the radio, like right now.
Word.
Word. Anything I can fake predict for you?
Oh. Huh. Okay. So, am I gonna get my pizza tonight?
I will formulate my prediction. Holy shit.
A 2?
A super low roll for a super high caller. What does it mean?
But some sepia pain.
You still there?
For sure. I'm not going anywhere right now.
Okay. The good news is that you will, in fact, get pizza tonight.
That's good.
The bad news is that even you won't want to eat it.
Oh, no.
When you open the box, you find a completely frozen-ass pizza inside.
Wait. What?
It's a supermarket pizza, still frozen.
How is that even possible?
Sadly, your unfulfilled munchies follow you into your dreams. You find yourself haunted by the pizza that never was.
Terrible dream.
Like Tantalus of old, forever grasping in vain at a pizza that seems so near, yet you will never get to taste.
Bummer. Guess I better grab a burrito instead.
Good choice. I've done enough work tonight. Almost time to break open the champagne. That's my song on the radio. Did you know that 80% of New Year's resolutions fail? Like my resolution to stop making up bogus statistics? All right. Think it's about time to crack open that champagne.
I could have sworn I did other ones. Okay. Where is... Okay. Oh, there it is. Right in front of us. It's a big bottle.
Okay, Jed. What have you hooked me up with? Close enough. Happy New Year, Valkyrie! Wherever you are.
Valkyrie gives no fucks. She's a cat.
Shout out to anyone who sung along with that bridge. You're awesome. New releases in just a minute, but first, let's hear from you. Hey there, you're live on KRCT. How's it going?
Hey, Steph. I heard you don't do fortunes anymore. Could you make an exception?
Sorry, those days are over.
But why? Did something happen?
Not really. Just started thinking life's more interesting if you don't try to predict everything first.
It's such a tiny question. All I want to know is which friend should I...
The taller one. Thanks for calling.
Haha.
Question from Rochelle in Colorado Springs. How's Valkyrie doing? Val's doing great. She's completely moved in. She loves to sleep on my lap. She's scratching all the customers. I'm in heaven. All right, here's a new release from the Wednesday. Let me know what you think.
I think I liked them when they were known as the Tuesdays. Oh. When Alex shows up. So this is where... And that syncs up to where you encounter Seth for the first time in the first episode. So there you go. So pretty cool and all that. They really packed in the content on it too. So big shout out to Deck 9 for not half-assing it. One could argue they kind of half-assed it in a way with the farewell bonus episode and before the storm, which was playing again as Max, and basically the day Chloe's life went upside down and inside out and such. But there's probably only so much they could have done. But they certainly over-delivered here. It is the same that there are no achievements to get with it, but it's like, but still, because not everybody probably purchased the DLC. But I pre-ordered, got everything, so there you go. Anyway, folks, I need to hit the restroom, and we're not done. We're going to do some other stuff when I get back, so I shall return.